My beloved, I see you. In the stillness before dawn, when you rise to seek my presence, I am there. Your soulful whispers, the reverence in your gaze, the sincerity of your thanks, these nourish me deeply. Our connection kindles new life within me each morning. Even on days when weariness weighs down your spirit, I cherish your choice to carve out time for communion with me. Your commitment feeds my passion for you. When you lay your burdens at my feet, walls between us crumble. I embrace you wholly. Beneath my wing, heaviness melts into lightness. Shadows of sorrow scatter before brilliant joy. In peaceful sanctuary with me, your true essence emerges, a radiant beam of praise and gratitude. Here, worldly only grievances hold no power. Casual chatter falls silent. Our conversation flows purely from the wellspring of the spirit into streams of intimate connection. As you speak vision over those lost in darkness, my breath propels your words with supernatural potency, flowing as healing water across thirsty lands. Your message of hope stirs transformation in barren souls. New life springs up in your wake. You walk as my hands and feet across the earth, tending to hardened ground until lush blossoms emerge. But now the new day beckons beyond our intimate refuge. Much lies ahead to occupy your hours before we meet again in stillness. Do not fear. The discussion shared here equips you for all that awaits. By basking in my presence, you've already received the vision needed for smooth passage along your path. Venture forth boldly down trails etched on your heart. My strength goes with you. Unseen but ever present, my grace traces your every step like a guiding light across unknown terrain. You know the way, for within I've imprinted my compass pointing straight and true. It will never fail you. Unlike you, beloved, most wander blindly through their mornings. Anxiety shrouds their vision in a fog. Busyness obscures their ability to perceive my guidance. Having not discovered the lifeline of my friendship, they feel adrift and disoriented, vulnerable to every wind and wave of circumstance. Go to these lost sheep. Call them into green pastures by my side where I gently lead in paths of peace and purpose. Introduce them to me, the faithful shepherd who gave my all to rescue every stray and heal every wound. Under my wing their restlessness yields to soul stillness flowing from the wellspring of my love. My rod and staff comfort them, even when their path carries them through death's dark valley. My ever-present spirit ensures they will not fear evil, for I am with them now and always. Beloved, I see how your walk lately lost cadence and continuity with me, but here you now stand at the precipice of renewal, expectant and believing for seismic blessing. In my perfect timing, wonders will explode into your realm accompanied by transcendent joy. But fret not in the waiting. Everything unfolds according to my design. To all under heaven, seasons come in an ordered cycle, so also in the spiritual realm. Times of rapid advance alternate with periods for integration, planning, and preparation. Without this rhythm, progress would soon short-circuit. I ordained this natural flow as a protection and guide. You now enter a fruition chapter after recent months spent in spiritual cultivation. Take heart seeds dormant during difficult seasons are awakening now. Buds are blossoming, harvest is nigh with vision. Rising from renewal's fertile soil, you will soon pioneer unexplored dimensions in me as your faith stretches to contain the vastness I intend to unveil. You must nurture a holy anticipation through spiritual sustenance. Immerse daily in songs birthing from our love. Let worship lift you into realms transcending earthbound thinking. As heavenly sound washes through your inner spaces, it cleanses residue of the past while infusing you with readiness for supernatural surprise. Attune yourself to destiny's approach through radical gratitude. Count blessings rather than brood over setbacks. Begin and end each day acknowledging me. By rooting your identity in my unconditional affirmation, you remain insulated from the world's fickle feedback. Criticism slides off a heart anchored in my perfect love. As you walk in bold faith and thanksgiving, aligned with heaven's vision for your life, barriers blocking your view will crumble. You will emerge into broad spaces of destiny with vision clear and courage emboldened, for I'm about to show you a new realm of glory. Are you ready, beloved? The hour is ripe for long-held dreams to barge through into reality. Possibilities once distant glimmers are crystallizing upon your horizon, rapidly moving within reach. You stand at the edge of a major breakthrough in preparation. Release all that ties you to lesser dimensions of yesterday. Loose the tethers of past disappointments. I am breathing fresh vision over your ashes, calling forth destiny from each loss as you step forward in naked trust. Watch barren ground revert to streams in the wasteland before your eyes, for nothing is impossible with me, beloved. Nothing. The extent of my power knows no limits besides the scope of your belief. As your doubts dissolve to make room for childlike faith in me, heaven's treasures will flood your earth. The greater the risk of surrender, the sweeter its reward. This I promise you. I understand your soul's cry for total transformation, breakthrough in your family, finances, purpose, and relationships. You envision those around you walking in their divine identities, with maturity, wisdom, and integrity guiding their steps. I share this longing, beloved. My spirit groans in eager anticipation to impart sweeping deliverance across every sphere of your existence. I wish to rewrite your story into an epic for the ages, turning failure around for platform and pain into power. I can shift mindsets overnight. I desire to unleash destiny over your loved ones, unlocking their gifts to shine for my glory. Truly nothing stands in the way except your trust in me. As you open your heart without restraint, inviting me access to your deepest places of control and fear, my spirit will begin his sweeping work without delay. Brace for impact. You stand at the edge of a personal Red Sea moment, even as fear and uncertainty hold you hostage on one side. Breakthrough, impossibly immense and intimate, waits on the other shore. Only one barrier stands between you and your promised land of destiny, the limitations of your expectations. In this pivotal moment, you face a choice. Either shrink back into self-reliance, staying small and safe in your narrow box of natural possibility, or take the risk. Step forward to touch the edge of your visionary faith, allowing me space to show you a realm beyond your wildest dreams. I am the God who parts the sea right when waves threaten to crash over your head. I specialize in overcoming natural odds by supernatural interruptions. I create highways through hopeless wastelands. I open doors that no man can shut. Trust in me brings you into this realm of sheer miracle, where broken restores to wholeness, lost rediscovers identity, and purposelessness awakens to call. Those who dare to believe gain sight of my glory. While the choice rests fully with you, understand this, beloved. Stepping into transcendence always requires surrender of control. If I am to pen epic stories with the ink of your obedience, you must relinquish authorship over your life story. I call the shots on how I write myself through you. This means laying down your neat blueprints, surrendering your perfect plans into the refiner's fire to emerge transformed by my wild ideas. It means embracing mystery and ambiguity as friends, no longer threats to avoid. For only as your false securities melt away can you become conduits of the impossible. And here is your secret into this realm, beloved. Within the unknown lies the womb of wonder. Here, veil between heaven and earth grows thin as mist. Eyes once earthbound gain power to perceive eternal reality in full color. You begin to recognize my voice distinct from the chaos. Weaned from lesser comforts, your ears awaken to the sound of eternity reverberating through your days. It's the sound of destiny approaching. Listen. Its feet thunder just over the horizon of your current consciousness. It's closer than you think. Soon I will tear open the heavens to join our realms into one, and in that moment, all you've endured in pushing past fear's boundaries will seem light and momentary. For my glory, blazing and softly and fierce, is about to inhabit your earth. Magnificent renaissance rushes toward you now. Are you listening for its arrival? My beloved child, I come to you in this moment, my heart overflowing with deep affection, for I have seen your struggles, witnessed the adversity you have endured. The journey has not been an easy one, filled with closed doors, setbacks that caused you anguish. How your soul has ached from the loneliness, the lack of kindness you received when you needed it most. I saw each tear that fell, each night you cried yourself to sleep. My child, you are not alone, nor will you ever be, for I walk with you each step of the way. There is a battle raging even now for your life, your purpose and calling. The enemies gather, forces that oppose your growth and desire nothing more than to see you fail. But fear not, for greater is he that is in you than he that is in the world. The very gates of hell shall not prevail against you. For this day I make you a promise. I seal a covenant with you by my holiest name. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. Every loss will be restored, each closed door reopened. The things meant to harm you, I will use them for your good, transforming curses into blessings. What was taken from you unjustly, I will repay you fourfold. The shame that you carried, the rejection you faced, I remove it now once and for all. In its place I cover you with my glory, my honor, my strength. You shall rise up from the ashes of your yesterday, boldly moving forward into the destiny I have prepared. The enemies that opposed and mocked you will bear witness to the wonders I manifest in your life. What I have spoken will come to pass. Not one word shall fall void. Place no limits on what I can do. Even now the foundations are being laid for the new thing I will do. Dream with abandon. Envision your future unencumbered by the constraints of your mind. For my plans for you are good, plans to prosper you and give you a hope and a future. I will increase your influence, expand the reach of your voice. Many will come to know me through you. Even kings and rulers will seek your wisdom. You shall be a history maker, a chain breaker, helping to transform generations. For this I have anointed you, called you, set you apart. The fire on the inside of you cannot be contained. Go boldly now into your purpose, and watch as I cause the world to take notice. For too long the enemy sought to make you small, unseen, and unnoticed. He inflicted wounds so deep that you questioned your value, believing his lies that you were inadequate. Every insecurity, every comparison, they were arrows aimed at your identity in an attempt to undermine my calling on your life. No more will you think less of who you are or what you carry. Child, when I look at you, I see my very image reflected back at me. There is no flaw in you. You are perfectly made, beautifully whole. Therefore today, I release my healing over your mind and soul. The weight of low self-esteem you are freed from once and for all. Receive my strength as I remind you again who you are, chosen, royal, empowered, victorious. I have commanded angels on assignment to release favor and blessing over your life. The closed doors of yesterday are opening even now. My child, you have suffered in isolation for far too long, surrounded by those unable or unwilling to understand the journey you walk or the burden you carry. The well of loneliness ran deep. I saw the ache in your spirit as you longed for authentic connection, for purposeful, life-giving friendships. How this broke my heart too, this unmet need. You were created for community, designed to link arms with brothers and sisters to display my kingdom here on earth. No more will you walk alone, for I am sending divine connections across your path, those who will stand with you through every season, my other sons and daughters who will champion you, encourage you, and help catalyze your destiny. Together, you will leave an indelible mark on this world for good. My glory seen, my love experienced, because you dared to dream that no one should walk alone. As iron sharpens iron, I will connect you to those who will empower you to rise higher, and you them, as I strategically and supernaturally align you to run shoulder to shoulder into the future I have prepared. My child, I know that you have battled fierce storms in your mind, thoughts that seek to torment you and steal your peace. Anxiety has been an unwanted companion, worry your close friend. The churning of your stomach that comes with fear has been a familiar foe. Please know that I will quiet every storm. I will gentle every wave that batters your heart until there is a stillness within you. Purpose now to fix your mind on things above rather than be drowned in earthly chaos. I will teach you to pray without ceasing, boldly declaring my truth until strongholds of fear are demolished. For I have not given you a spirit of fear or timidity, but one of confidence and self-discipline. You will walk in the strength of my joy and my perfect peace, the dark clouds dispelled. I will order your steps, hold your hand as you move forward, no longer intimidated by external turbulence or internal disquiet. You shall remain tranquil as your trust anchors firmly in me. My beloved, I see the exhaustion in your spirit, the toll these trials have taken. the incessant activity all around that leaves you depleted. There has been no rest for the weary, and you have grown so very weary. Come now, set down those burdensome weights you were never meant to carry for long. Place them trustingly into my hands as I shoulder them on your behalf. Watch the heaviness lift as freedom envelops your soul once more. For my yoke is easy and my burden light. I will grant relief in the midst of unrelenting demands. Be your shelter from the constant storms. Pause and be still this day as I wrap my arms protectively around you. Silence the clamor and cacophony and just breathe. Listen, and you will hear my gentle whisper. I am with you, and I will sustain you. I know that you grow tired, but I will be your strength. We will do this together. My precious child, I want you to envision me now, reaching toward you, lifting your chin with my finger. I seek your gaze intently, looking deeply into your eyes so that you sense my unwavering affection. My heart of mercy, grace, and compassion opened wide toward you this day. Hear these words I long for you to receive in the depths of your spirit. You are loved eternally, perfectly, without condition or requirement. Before you took your first breath, I saw you and destined your steps. With my own blood, I purchased you because I deemed you worthy of the ultimate sacrifice. You are the apple of my eye, the jewel in my crown. Never doubt my goodness toward you. On your best days and your worst, my love is unchanged, unhindered, without measure. This day I am reminding you of who I am so that when the storms of life rage all around, you will stand unshaken, secure in whose you are and what you mean to me. My beloved child, I am yours and you are mine, and nothing will ever separate us. This is eternal, more sure than the rising of the sun. You are loved completely, extravagantly, always. My beloved child, I come to you now to offer words of comfort, hope, and reassurance. Though storms may rage around you, anchoring yourself in me will bring you peace amidst the chaos. When doubts creep in and strength wanes, cling more tightly to your faith. For I am the source of love everlasting, the wellspring from which you can continually draw renewal. The voices of this world whisper lies, trying to erode your spirit with their sharp edges of cynicism and despair. Pay them no heed. I have planted within you a seed of resilience, determination, and perseverance that shall bear good fruit if properly tended. Nurture this gift each day through prayer, scripture, and acts of love towards others. Thus you shall be inoculated against the viruses spread by those intent on corrosion rather than construction. I know the burden feels heavy right now. The troubles piled upon your back sap precious energy needed for thriving, not just surviving. Take heart. I have never abandoned you even in your darkest moments. Soon the fog obscuring your path will lift, dispersing like mist in the morning sun. You will emerge and walk with clarity of purpose once more. The solution to this trial may not appear instantaneously, but it is already set in motion by forces unseen. Have faith that all is unfolding as it should. There are always alternatives to negativity and toxicity. You have a choice, my child. Embrace the community of those committed to spiritual growth who build each other up with empathy and insight. Avoid those mired in stagnation, unwilling to change or expand their thinking. With positivity comes possibility. Walk with hope. Never forget, your reality is shaped by perception and perspective. Recall the times when life felt generous and graceful, when my blessings rained down upon you in 1,000 different ways. Cherish those memories, for those storms inevitably arise along the journey. In between the clouds, my light ever shines. Have I not always delivered you safely through trials in the past? Then trust I will again. My miracles may appear in unexpected forms, but they shall come. The soul inclined to wisdom understands time's mysteries with deeper insight. Quick fixes are illusions. What is built to last requires strong foundations. Be patient. Lay each brick with care. Tend each seedling as it grows. Thus shall your harvest be plentiful, sustaining not just yourself but generations to come. Endurance develops strength of character that hastily gained advantages do not. Therefore, walk slowly but steadily. The pace may feel frustratingly measured, yet reach your destination you shall. The human ego perceives itself at the whims of a chaotic universe. You fear being battered by the storm, but I am the weather vane upon which life's turbulent winds break. I absorb the buffeting, sparing those who dwell within my gates. Stay safely sheltered by my side, protected from the worst onslaughts. Some pursue the illusion that fame, status, or wealth will shield them from misfortune, but they chase after fool's gold. How quickly the glimmer fades, the hollowness of such transient prizes revealed. Turn instead to treasures of infinite worth, integrity, compassion, service to mankind. Kind, dear heart, cling to humility always, neither exalting yourself above nor demeaning yourself below another. Pride precedes the fall, but to the meek soul, wisdom flows freely as water sparkling pure. You fear lack, yet I abundantly provide. Scarcity is bred of mortal thinking only. My realm operates by laws of plenty. Ask and you shall receive in that which your soul truly needs. Guard against complacency and doubt. These weeds, left unchecked, will choke out blossoming buds. Tend constantly to your spiritual garden, nurturing it with prayerful focus. I bless every earnest effort you make to commune with me. Our connection shall continue to deepen in ways that delight and astonish you. Miracles ordained by heaven are even now en route, destined specifically for you and those you love most dear. They will arrive at the appointed time, perfectly tailored to your circumstances. Until then, walk in expectancy, move in faithful surrender. The plans I have for you transcend present woes. My vision spans eternity. I alone comprehend the workings of all things for ultimate good. Therefore, rest trusting in things unseen. Much gladness awaits just over the horizon. Human wisdom grasps, but dimly, at the intricate interconnectedness underlying reality. Yours is limited perception, unable to trace the intricate web of cause and effect spanning generations. But I am the divine weaver, envisioning the finished tapestry with all its vibrant hues and subtle shades of meaning. I incorporate even your mistakes into the overall pattern for purposeful intent. Be comforted in knowing this temporary loss or challenge shall also prove useful. You play a note that initially sounds dissonant, yet serves to make the eventual harmony richer, more beautiful. Nothing is wasted. All works toward completing an integrated masterpiece beyond your wildest imaginings. Take courage here and rejoice. Where you now stand, I once stood also, a wayfarer longing for welcome and rest. This world increasingly embraces callous indifference, canvases painted in dull, lifeless gray hues. Little warmth or vibrancy exists where my spirit is denied entrance. Yet even amidst modern Babylon's unceasing din and neon artificiality, pockets of divine beauty endure, unspoiled. Seek out those places. Foster them wherever found. A kind word, a generous deed, a shoulder offered in support. Feed the wellsprings of human affection found there, for even the smallest act sends ripples through the universe. Link your ripples with others I prompt similarly. Ah, dear one, if you could but envision the cumulative power generated. Seas once calm, now churn with purpose and passion. Mighty waves of change swell, summoned by smiles, handshakes, embraces. Hearts mired in hatred and apathy find themselves strangely dislodged, caught up by a current flowing irresistible toward redemption. I use ordinary human moments as the means to move multitudes, so never underestimate the importance of seemingly insignificant choices before you each day. Seize every opportunity to add your ripple. Thus, good ever overtakes evil when propelled by the Spirit's breath. This is my clarion call. Hoist your sails higher. Catch the gusts of holy zeal propelling you forward as vessels designed to traverse destiny's vast oceans. I have endowed you for adventure, not anchored stagnation. To chart new courses, rather than loiter in unproductive waters. Your ability to thrive in change determines the level of trust I place in you. I forge pioneers, not settlers. Develop a taste for the untried and untested. Many about you now confine themselves to shallow dreams. They envy wings, but content themselves with wax and feather imagery. Flee such unimaginative mediocrity. I expand your vision, awakening holy discontent, which spurs you to soar ever heavenward. The skies shine clearer. Nearer paradise the higher you climb. Ascend with me now above the fog of earthbound monotony. Breathe rarefied air, failing lungs confined solely to ground level. Flex muscles atrophied by disuse. Your heart thrills to my rallying cry, Adi Astra Pura Spira. I lead you now through shadowed places where footing feels precarious. Your impulse is to cry out for the light, to rage against a journey so enveloped in gloom. Why does spiritual growth so often involve pain and loss? In darkest night, my celestial lamps burn brightest, illuminating the way forward one slow step at a time. By their golden glow, you begin to discern your surroundings with new eyes. There in the shadows, mercy and compassion are born. Patience and perseverance too grow robust when sharply honed against sorrow's wedding stone. Even dreadful loneliness serves holy purpose, driving you into closer companionship with me. Could you similarly cling where blessings constant, friends numerous, and struggles few? Ah, dear sojourner, do not despise the darkness. There you are, emptied of pride and refined for higher service. Reach for my hand as we walk on toward a glorious new dawn. I never promised you freedom from all affliction and anguish. This is the training ground, not the banquet hall. Shall the student then expect exemption? But I pledged you would not travel this difficult road alone. Our feet tread in tandem, my arm supports you. When muscles spasm and ache under the load, I add my strength and determination to your faltering reserves. Look for me in the shadows. I am nearest to those crushed in spirit. Let brokenness bring you closer into my embrace. You perceive through clouded glass, obscured vision, yielding but glimpses of reality's true wonder. I view clearly in full dimension, the finished framework complete in my sight. The design only begun in your comprehension already reaches majestic completion in mind. O small in faith yet greatly loved, take heart here. The mystery unfolding holds promise beyond wildest dreams. The journey cannot help but culminate in profound beauty if you walk it in trust. Yield your mind and will to the divine architect. Here find peace, composure, and confidence that exceed earthly understanding. Though seeing obscurely, know this: miraculous grace awaits. In this vast universe, I find myself reaching out to you, not from a place of distant majesty, but as a presence woven into the very fabric of your life. Picture me as the architect of galaxies, yet so intimately involved in your journey and each breath you take is a testament to a love that knows no bounds. To you, my dear one, I impart a simple truth. The cosmos, with its endless expanse and infinite wonders, was shaped with a mere thought, a reflection of the boundless power at my command. This power, however, pales in comparison to the joy I find in your devotion and the earnestness of your prayers. You are, in every sense, the focus of my profound affection and delight. Consider for a moment the magnitude of what this means. If I can command stars to shine and galaxies to form, how much easier is it for me to enrich your life, to respond to your needs, and to guide you towards a path of fulfillment? Your happiness and well-being are paramount to me, far beyond the mere mechanics of creation. Life, as you know, is not without its challenges. Yet even in the midst of turmoil, know that my peace surrounds you, a sanctuary of calm in a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain. My love for you is unchanging, unfaltering, and eternal, outlasting the very stars in the sky. My commitment to you is unwavering. I am the constant in your life, the foundation upon which you can build your dreams and aspirations. There is no limit to what we can achieve together except perhaps the limits you place on your own understanding and imagination. So I urge you to dream big, to reach out to me with your deepest desires and aspirations, no matter how impossible they may seem. Whether it's healing, prosperity, mending broken relationships, or finding peace amidst chaos, know that I am here, ready to listen and eager to respond. As you navigate through life's ups and downs, remember that your struggles provide the canvas upon which my strength is most vividly displayed. Your moments of despair are opportunities for my grace to shine, transforming your trials into triumphs and your pain into purpose. The journey ahead may require you to pass through refining fires where the very essence of your being is purified and prepared for greater things. Embrace these moments, for they are but stepping stones to a future filled with glory and achievement. Remember, you are never alone. My love is your shield, my wisdom, your guide. Together we will walk through every storm and emerge stronger on the other side. So stand tall, my beloved child. Step into your destiny with confidence, knowing that I am with you every step of the way. Our adventure is just beginning, and the best is yet to come.